A real fan favourite on the Muay Thai scene. Young Dakota Ditcheva, 8 fights, 8 wins, and not only a star of now, but touted as one of the real all-time stars of the future. If things go the way people believe they will for this young lady. Fighting out of Northern Spirit in Sale.
I think Dakota is really the girl of the moment, and in the women's division she's fighting with, well, seemingly effortlessly fighting, causing the girls a lot of problems. She fights a high tempo, she likes to come forward, she's very aggressive, she's very fit. So all those things combined can cause any opponent problems. She's fighting a much more experienced girl now, so maybe some new questions can be asked today. Emma Bragg's going to have a work to take for her. I think that a lot of people see Dakota as the favourite going into this fight. But I think the fight really is in the balance. It'll be a good fight to watch how much Dakota's come on and where Emma is as well.
Well, to have achieved so much acclaim at such a young age as well, you presume that Dakota Ditcheva can only get better. But on the way to the ring, her opponent, who's got no shortage of experience herself, 21 fights, 15 wins, just 6 defeats, is Emma Bragg from the home team, Team U, here in Bolton. Led into the ring by our coach, Daz Morris. And he'll know exactly what they're up against this evening. Huge, huge fight for her.
Both are very, very tall girls for 50.5 kilos.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is brought to you by Ducati Manchester. 5 2-minute rounds for the ISKA Flyweight Championship of Great Britain. Introducing, firstly, fighting out of the blue corner, coming to you by way of Northern Spirit, Dakota Ditcheva. And standing across the ring, her opponent, fighting on the Team U from Bolton, Emma Bragg. 5 2-minute rounds for the ISKA Flyweight Championship of Great Britain, brought to you by Ducati Manchester. Your referee for this title contest, Mr. Tony Myers.
I think a key factor is how well Emma can deal with the pressure in round 1. Dakota comes out full steam ahead from the first round, and she'll go 5 rounds of non-stop pressure. A lot of girls get stopped by Dakota in the first 2 rounds. I think she's exceptionally dangerous in the early half of the fight. I've not been able to see a fight over 5 rounds to see if there's any gaps in the later game, but the way she's fought so far, she looks so comfortable and so happy to keep the pace so high. So it's difficult for a lot of the girls to keep up, and because she comes forward kneeing, she kicks, punches, she's got everything. Emma Bragg, I've seen her fight a few times. I can't remember the last time I've seen her fight, so I don't know how often she's been in the ring. That might be a factor as well. Dakota's in there, although she only had 8 fights, she's in there very, very frequently. She fights, I don't know, 2 months apart. So I think you've got to look at the favourite being here, Dakota.
Well, looking at the body language, Emma Bragg looking very focused, almost that cold stare. In contrast, Ditcheva looking very, very relaxed. All smiles, nice and calm. You wouldn't know she was about to go into a 5-rounder. Mentality is everything in matches like these. Just look at the height difference there as they're brought together. Ditcheva incredibly tall. I haven't got the stats on how tall she is, but as you say, goodness me, it's got a real advantage at the weight. So in go the mouth guards.
Seconds out, round 1.
50.5 kilos this one. And the British Championship too on the line, must mention that. So Ditcheva straight on the counter. Emma Bragg pulling her into the clinch. Trying to stick those knees in.
Good turn by Dakota.
Kick to the top of the thigh from Ditcheva. Putting the hands in behind it. Emma Bragg's done well to catch that rear leg there. Well, as you said, the pattern would be Ditcheva applying some early pressure to Emma Bragg, and it's all about how she can deal with that. Driving those straight knees up the middle. Goodness me, some of those reaching ahead.
I think
she's in real trouble here, Emma Bragg.
Emma would be better off grabbing around the waist and locking her in so she can't use those knees. At the minute she's putting her arm across the body, those knees will still drive in.
Hurtful knees in that clinch.
And she'll step in long knee again. Yeah.
Again, the long knees, and that's hurt Bragg early. She's come back to the corner. Daz Morris telling her the hands above the head. Try and get some air into the lungs.
That's a long time to be. You've got 1 minute 35 seconds. And you've just given away a KO. That's a long time trying to survive that round for. And Dakota's going to walk straight in with that long knee again. Really good line up with the body. He's lining up the centre of the body. There's strong knees, very good knee.
Right, you can see Emma Bragg desperately trying to shield the midsection, but there's just very little she can do. Once Ditcheva gets her into the clinch, he's slamming those body knees in, and well, whether you've got the hand there or not. Now, that's an interesting one. On our clock here, we've got a minute left. However, there is no specified limit on our sheet in front of us, so it could well be that we're looking at 5-2s instead of 5-3s here.
I'd assume so. I'd assume this is 5-2s. I think there's a fault there on the clock, but nevertheless, an absolute brilliant storming start to the fight for Dakota. I thought this might be how the round would start. It just depends how deep Emma's willing to dig now and keep Dakota off, because I think by watching Dakota, she gets stronger as the rounds go on. And if she hurts you, she's not going to let you go. That's why a lot of her opponents have gone in 2 rounds, and that's why she's been tipped as being the future of the female Muay Thai, division.
Well, you just see on the replay here the way she's stalking Emma Bragg, that jumping long knee, and Bragg turned away straight away. The second one was then delivered. Really.
I don't think you can fault the knees that Dakota throws, how she throws, and she means every single one that goes into that body. And she's already shutting the distance down again already.
Oh, and Emma Bragg is really, really not comfortable in there at all. She's turned away and she's in real pain, actually. And absolutely right to call it a day there. And it's really sad to see, but clearly it was a shock to the system.
Absolutely brilliant performance by Dakota, showing what she's really made of, and she's stepping up well into the women. It's a big difference now. She's fighting girls last year, she's fighting women now. So this was, I think, her first fight with, well, no, it might be a second fight in the women's division. But what a prospect she's going to be.
Well, absolutely. Well, Emma Bragg has been on the wrong end of a very, very talented opponent this evening. No discredit to her at all.
Ducati Manchester, join me in the ring, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the time, 6 seconds into round 2. Your referee, Tony Myers, calls a halt to the contest. The cranial winner by way of technical knockout. And now, the new ISKA flyweight champion of Great Britain, Dakota Ditcheva. I'll now ask Ducati Manchester, Lynette, from Ducati Manchester, the sponsor of this contest, to present the championship belt to your new British flyweight champion, Dakota Ditcheva. And ladies and gentlemen, your runner-up in this contest, Emma Bragg.